everybody, welcome to today's discussion on the platform. We're working our Republican conversation and letting you know that it's very strange to be producing intelligent, intellectual, groundbreaking content with sick. It's really sick. It's actually really sick. It's bizarre. It's like watching the Twilight Zone. So like the people, and I really am going to call you out for what you're doing, Cody Dirty Sanchez. You're completely clueless about real life, and then you're barking orders at everybody about personal brand. But that's nonsense. That's not how you run a business. That's not how customer service works. None of this is about anything more than an individual wanting to look cool in front of an audience and then hypnotizing an audience into psychosis to then destroy the country, whatever country you're in, to then collapse the economy globly so that only a few people can win financially. It doesn't make sense. It's like, no, it's nonsense. I really want to just tell you what the story of what happened. And then what happened this is actually what happened. I went live on one of my TikTok accounts because I have 10 or 20 of them. And I had 4 people watching. And because I used the word scalar, and I told you that scaling had to do with bacteria, someone said I was bullying. And then my lives are no longer accessible. So, for example, I have a content page that's called Cassandra.fame with, I don't even know how many people were on there. There weren't that many. And because TikTok is a criminal, they're actually criminals. They like to hurt people and make people furious. So if you've had a piece of content platform that's been blocked, this is a big deal to block someone forever. There's no one to contact to get all of your information that's literally in. You could even be a private account, and the Chinese will steal your information because they take those videos. They have those videos on file. And then they call that our First Amendment right, and they call that democracy. This is the part that's extremely, this has always bothered me. This is why I get so angry all the time. I'm not going to get angry anymore. I'm tired of it. It's like the moment in time where you're just freaking tired of the nonsense. Like you're fucking children. Like you literally are little kids who don't actually work marketing or business. That's the crazy part. And then you give opportunities to people like Dirty Cody Sanchez, who's over there trying to bully me into watching her content to make me think a certain way about who she is when she's Dirty Sanchez. I mean, it's incredible. Why don't you just be the thing that you say that you are? Not pretend it, not lie about it, not gimmick your way. Though, anytime anyone starts out on anything, even if you're famous, the initial reaction, I don't like it. That's how it always has been. I don't like it. Because you have to actually work to get people interested in the information because it's new or whatever. But these people all got together in a Ponzi scheme, called it trending, and then just made everything a gimmick of being cool. So that only a certain specific group of people, but everything they're teaching is about how we're all going to go viral. Oh, you mean only your group, where they then barricade the door and only ask for advice so that they can get the advice for themselves and then bar the door shut again. So that they can get on platforms to teach all of you how to be evil, and the only way that you make it through the door is if the right person comes along and gives you that diamond ring or tells you how wonderful you are. Oh, well, this is my opinion. Well, your opinion isn't good, and what you're demonstrating in your content is literally garbage. And we ain't talking GaryVee, folks. We're literally talking Mel Robbins, Cody Sanchez, Kim Kardashian. We're talking about all of you who are creating content because if you are allowing these people on your platforms, then you literally are a direct reflection of the people sitting in front of you. It means that you don't stand up for what's right. You don't deliver value information. You don't actually want your audience to get educated. You don't actually want your audience to feel comfortable in life. No, you get a buzz because you have no creative. You like the artists who get stuck in creative. They make one video, they get a hit off that one viral piece of content. That that you should be feeling inside is your sign that you're cringe. But instead they take that cringe and they twist it and they say, look at how many followers and fans I have, as a tactic to then spew out nonsense of fake friendly to a bunch of people who just want, I don't even know what you want. Now we've got criminals, corruption, money chasers. I mean, literally the entire country voted Donald Trump. The entire country is telling you that we do not like any of this nonsense that's going on. Yet the legacy media is barreling down their weaponry known as their camera to tell us how we're supposed to think. Think about what I just said. Legacy media, Democrats, influencer, and celebrity are all out there telling us what we're supposed to think, while telling us that democracy is at risk. They're telling us what to do. They're telling us what to say. They're telling us what to think. They're telling us, even worse, how to feel. They're not educating. They're telling us what they think. I think, in my opinion, also they can cover their asses when they clearly know what they're all doing. They call it personal brand. This is nonsense because you're not transparent in what's actually going on. Literally, on top of personal brand of a podcast, they're wearing provocative clothing while they go to demonic parties where they're galloping around like demons. It's like disgusting. This is huge. This is a huge uncover, folks. This is literally the uncover of the century. I've uncovered the most craziest, nastiest stuff in history. You have forgotten what it used to be like, and we were still under this umbrella of nastiness. It's escalated itself. It's gotten worse, and it will continue to get worse. Although it won't get worse for me, it'll just get worse for you. As they try to develop you all into fear-based society. Fear-based society is telling someone how to feel, how to think, how to behave. And then when you don't do what they ask you to do in feeling, thinking, and behaving, you feel fear inside, which would be in the idea of the world, getting caught. What would be getting caught by Kim Kardashian? She says, why did you say that to me? And that's all she said. And then you feel panic inside. No, you feel it inside you. You said it, you did it, and now she's going to make a post about it. And now you're going viral. And now we're living in a society of, what, a war between two women with big titties that are implants? And then where's law and order in that is what I want to know. That all stems from who? We've only been in office. I won this election with the guys, with Donald Trump and the crew. We won this shit, right? And if you only really knew what I had to do to sit over here, make my videos, and educating you as audience to show awareness around what they were doing over there. Literally, it's unbelievable how ridiculous you all are. And then you go on a stage with your flopping gloves and you talk out your butthole and you tell Americans that they're not value anymore, AOC, to where you're talking about what? How important migrants are to your bank account. It's literally this many people. But they are vicious, they are vile, and they are working with criminal acts that you don't even fucking understand. However, you're very weak and you're not good at this. They're terrorists. If you can imagine, did you ever think that your child would be a terrorist, a democratic terrorist? Did you ever think Carville would be a terrorist? Well, now you're a terrorist, dude. It's terrorizing to sit there and watch you flop on the couch and talk out your butthole about nonsense when America's falling to pieces and you're getting enjoyment out of it. Don't say pleasure to him because he's a pervert. And that's what leadership has gone to. Speak straight, folks. Talk straight. To what? I can't even finish this.